from Lord's Baseball Ground in London, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Pittsburgh taking on London. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your London Lord.
About to get started here, and starting this one, Clay Buchholz.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Greenberg. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, and they got it. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Left field, way back there. Soriano going back on it. Way back there and gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch misses. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now here is Christian Moore. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jeremiah Estrada. He's into the game with the bases empty. Buck Leonard digging in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to first, sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Leonard off of first with 2 away. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here in London, today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And now the catcher comes up to him. Craig Biggio. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. On the ground, right side. Moore fires over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. One out, bases empty. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. The 1-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Edmund.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting. Shortstop. Rap Dixon.
So the batting order turns over. Rap Dixon digging in now. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Greenberg in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Soler now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
And it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He put a great swing on that ball.
The new pitcher in the game, Justin Martinez.
Now
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Now pitching.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here is Cal Ripken Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Jim Edmonds. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-1.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the left fielder, Buck Leonard. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Leonard.
Popped up. Muncy sizes this one up. Corrals it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 so far. Now one missed. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Muncy digs in. So they turn to their closer, Hunter Harvey.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And he deals. A little bit high. And a count 1 and 2. And a ground ball to first. Rizzo steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Alfonso Soriano. And a strike on the outside edge. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And
foul
ball. Grich, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They say they want to save you. I'm the anti-hero. There ain't nothing that's for saving. Time to start at 0. Tear it down and start again from the foundation. The only way to get it is.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Thunder taking on the London Lords.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Lords.
Just about ready to go. So here's the lefty, Jim Cott.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Rap Dixon, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Foul ball there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 away here in the top of the first. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony.
And here is
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground, Grich tosses to first, and that'll do it. Now, Craig Biggio. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them, and you know how I love the cycle. Takes it himself, one gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
This to third, Henderson. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the right
and now
fielder,
the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Luke Weaver. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That misses the zone. Ball one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Now a chance for Buck Leonard. And that one finds its way through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Sean Murphy will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
And ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Matt Straw.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
0-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Next to hit, Rap Dixon. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one fouled off. Leonard on third. Edman at second with 2 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to the left, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexton.
Richie
Gilbert back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is even. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Cal Ripken Jr. getting ready to hit. This to center field. Edman sprinting for this one. He's got it, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sneaks through, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Greenberg at second. Soler at first with no outs. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Christian Moore digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. And that one moves his feet. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now, Buck Leonard. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball
Ball.
is outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Now
Good job getting the foot down. So
Jeremiah Estrada gets the ball now.
and this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Hunter Harvey comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. On the outside corner, it's 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Max Muncy at the dish. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
And there's
That's
the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag. So a man at first. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. That misses.
That's the ball.
1-0. That's inside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Biggio now at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. New inning getting started. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edmonds under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. A single his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No
2
balls,
down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. And here in extra innings. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 and 2's the count.
2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Come on, punch him out.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. And that is back here in London. Ready to go.
Right
bottom
fielder,
4 at the plate. Babe Ruth.
Now pitching.
Josh Hader will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Richie Sexson doubled his first time. Out towards right center field. Soler pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Juan Soto. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That's a little bit low. With the winning run standing at second here in extra innings.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. We're back and on the move. And now Rap Dixon. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, center field. Edmonds settles under it. Squeezes it, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, Hank Greenberg. Ground ball left side, foul. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Ripken throw to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And that's down and away. Henderson stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Cal Ripken Jr.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leonard sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Bryce Terang. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Edmonds in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. One out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. That's strike two. Got him swinging.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out looking his first time. Off the plate, and that's ball one.
Nope, ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
2-0.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the mind.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.